All my Cancers, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My email is below. Just send me an email. We can make that happen. I'm also running a 24-hour turnaround special, which ends September 2nd at midnight. I'll leave the link below if you're interested. If you do book the reading between now and midnight, September 2nd, you get additional bonus minutes in addition to having your reading turned around in 24 hours. Just send me an email. I can send you details in regards to that. Otherwise, let's get to your reading, Cancers. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Cancer? Middle of September, what do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground? Move them closer to universe and closer to divine. Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated for Cancer. Middle of September 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know? I can't believe how the summer flew by. Ugh. Alrighty. General energies for Cancer for September 2019. We have the Hangman in the upright. Also, I'm doing my 2020 Sun Moon readings. I'm going to be putting those up in my playlist. My 2019 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist if you want to see if they rang true for you. And my compatibility readings are in there also, which I hope to get back to eventually. Challenge position, we have the Ace of Hats in the upright. Advice, we have the Magician in the upright. They're telling you to get things going. I'm also on Insta and Facebook where I upload my weeklies and my weekends, and I'm on the Instant Go app. If you need a quick answer to a question, it's $4.98, and you get it in 24 hours. On the Night of Flamingos, as you move out from mid-September to October, or you move on from this reading. Also, if you could like, share, subscribe, if you like my channel and supported me, that would be fantastic. That's really helpful for me. What I'm getting like right now, it's like, get off your butts, okay? Because here you are, you're the Hanged Man, and we will be pulling clarifiers on this. So kind of hanging around, not really doing anything. That's what the Hangman is. You know, and I'm not saying you aren't using the time to not do anything at all. I mean, it's being in limbo, but while you're in limbo, you're kind of answering questions. Okay, why am I stuck? Either you're answering these questions or you need to answer these questions. Why am I stuck? Why am I here? Why am I just hanging out here? What do I want? What am I willing to sacrifice in order to get what I want? What am I waiting on before I decide things? So these are all the questions that you are answering, that you should be answering during this period that you're just kind of hanging around. We move on to the challenge position, and we have the Ace of Hats in the upright. So the challenge is to kind of connect with that thing that fills your cup emotionally. I mean, some of you might want a new love to come into your life. Some of you might want to get married. Some of you might want to get pregnant or have a child. Some of you just want a new creative direction. Some of you want new money. Whatever it is that kind of like fills your cup, it's a challenge for you. It's out of your reach. I just feel like this hand's coming in with this, you know, Ace of Hats and offering, and it's just, you can't reach it for whatever reason. Advice, we have the Magician. So they're kind of like, hey, manifest something, make something happen. The Magician takes all the resources and everything he has available to himself, and he turns his visions into reality. Okay, he manifests things for himself. So whatever you need to do to make this happen, you need to start doing it. Apply your skills to make it happen. What do you need to do to bring love into your life? I mean, you know, do you need to do some online dating, or do you need to be more social, or what have you? What do you need to manifest a new career for yourself, or manifest money? What do you need to do? And then figure out what you're going to need, what skills you're going to have to draw upon, resources, what magic you're going to have to make happen in order for it to happen. And that's what they're telling you in advice. And I think if you kind of listen to this reading and you kind of go on the path that it's sort of telling you, we have the Knight of Flamingos here, which leads me to believe that something's going to come in very quickly. So, and usually the Knight of Flamingos, I mean, I try to keep it to the suit of the card. Somebody was like, why is it the oysters? Isn't it about seafood? I'm like, no, it is the suit of the cards. They're designed in different ways. So when people, sometimes we make comments that rub me the wrong way, I'm just like, ugh. I just hear like a whiny voice saying, complainers irritate me. Okay. So Knight of Flamingo, something's going to come in. It's going to bring some kind of truth with you. It's really, the Knight of Flamingos just blindsides you, okay? You're not expecting it. It definitely brings unsavory things. He brings unsavory things along with him. Maybe a little bit of stress, maybe drama, maybe attention. But whatever happens, things turn around very quickly. He even brings arguments with him, okay? But he's a really swift energy. And he's also ambitious. So something's going to happen as you move on from this reading, or you move on from September into October, and expect it to be like, boom, happen, blindside you. Maybe it's going to be unsavory, uncomfortable, but then things are going to move forward as a result. So maybe this is the guy that you need to kind of break out of what you're sort of in right now. Can you please provide clarification? Why is the Hangman here for Cancers? General energy is for the middle of September. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Hangman, upright for Cancers. Who is this person? What is this energy? Emperor card in reversed. And I know the Emperor can be like a tyrant. He can be cruel. I'm not getting a person from that. I just get that your energies are really kind of, you know, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what, oh, the Emperor and the Empress here. You don't know what you're doing. Everything's chaos. The Emperor, when he's in reverse, it's just about things being like, all topsy-turvy and not in a routine and not having any self-control to kind of make things happen. And the Moon card here is, or so you have the card of Aries, you have the card of Pisces, if that resonates. And I'm getting for the Moon card, what they're kind of saying is, out of this chaos is going to come clarity. Okay, this is a period that you're going to have to need to go through, because I feel like when the pendulum swings a certain way, everything's all over the place, it needs to come to a head for you to kind of realize, or have this realization, okay, what are some of these things that I need to eliminate from my life that aren't really doing anything for me? Okay, it kind of causes you to step back and kind of answer these questions, all right, which you should be doing during this Hangman period. Okay, it allows you to kind of alleviate some of this confusion that you have. It allows you to see things for what they actually are, understand how things are impacting you negatively. And and I almost feel like with this Empress card here, it's like turning the Emperor around. I know that seems weird, but that's what I was kind of getting. I wasn't getting a couple or anything. I'm getting that, you know, right now you're the Emperor in reverse, and you need to do these things in order to become the Empress in the upright, which is somebody who everything grows with her. There's abundance. She's just, to me, she's just this person like just chilling in a garden, and positivity just circulates around her, and everything she touches, I always say she's like the King Midas of the garden. Everything she touches just grows. So they're kind of saying, you know, if you kind of step back and you realize what's kind of taking away from your life and why things aren't getting to where they are, you will have abundance and you will have growth. That's not the case. You could very well have somebody come in and influence you, a motherly figure, a matriarch of some sort that is going to nurture and kind of help you kind of get to where you need to be. Okay, that makes sense. It's really hard with general readings to kind of nail things down. I think that's why we use such general statements. And I know it can be frustrating, but it's hard to hone things down for specific situations. Why is this Ace of Hats here for Cancers? In the challenge position, who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Ace of Hats. Challenge position. Wow. I mean, you're definitely having difficulty ending one cycle and having a new beginning, because we have two aces here. Okay. And the King of Cups in reversed. And the Sun card in the upright. Okay. So, not only can't you figure out how to have this new thing that's going to fulfill you, you also don't even... It goes back to clarity. You don't have a direction. Okay, you don't have a planned direction. You don't see a path. You don't see a clear path how to get from A to B. All right, you don't have the mental clarity. It's a challenge for you to even get the mental clarity. I just get that everything's kind of up in the air with you guys, like swirling around you. Um, Part of it could be this King of Cups here reversed, not getting a person. I'm just getting, again, chaotic, not knowing what you want, having uncertain feelings, things all over the place, not being able to get in control of your emotions to figure out what you really want. And as a result, another challenge is the Sun card, which is finding happiness, feeling good again, feeling optimistic again, ending a darkness and stepping into the light, finding fulfillment. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be down during this period in mid-September. I'm like, when with things being all over the place and swirling around you, I'm like, I get it. School's starting. That's how I feel right now. I'm a teacher and I have a kid in school, so I'm like, I'm really crazy right now. Okay, so let's move on to this Magician. So what's the Magician here? Advice for Cancers. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Magician card in the upright. Advice for Cancers. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Magician card. Okay. Four of Cups in reversed. Page of Swords in the upright. It's so funny the Four of Cups came out, because to me that is the card of, hey, if you want change to happen, make change happen. It really is like get off of your butt card. It really is the card of, hey, get out of stagnation. You're missing a lot of opportunities. Start grabbing these opportunities. Be hyper aware of opportunities that are around you. It's coming out of limbo. It's making things happen. It's considering opportunities that you might have turned your nose up at before. And grabbing them and saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to see what this does. Hey, I'm going to see what that does. And maybe that's going to manifest. But, I mean, the Magician card is a card of action to me. The Four of Cups in reverse is a card of action to me. Once in limbo, coming out of limbo, the Hangman card here. Then we have the Page of Swords here. So they're telling you, when we were talking about, resources and skills, they're saying observe. Observation is going to get you to where you need to be. So one example that I use for this is you find somebody that you see who is successful or is doing what you want to do or is meeting people that you want to meet or whatever, and observe that person. See what they do, how they carry themselves. Get your truth from that so that you can apply it to getting what you want, okay? But I see you as a Page of Swords, well, since it's an advice, they see you as needing to be the Page of Swords and observing things and observing situations and observing people and figuring things out from that. Being very alert. Alert is really important here. They're telling you, don't be unaware. Be very alert to your surroundings. Be very alert to what's going on. Pages also bring news. So you might hear something as a result of observing or being alert. Okay, and seeing the Ten of Pentacles here, and what I got is that because it's an advice, they're telling you right now your financial standing that you're in, or maybe your home life that you're in, because the Ten of Pentacles is associated with home life, but practical things regarding home life. What builds the house, what is the foundation of the house, and it's suffering right now. And they're telling you that you need to address this stuff in order so that you don't continue to suffer financially, practically, or your home isn't suffering. And I know home life is very important to you guys, okay? So whatever kind of funk you're in right now, they want you to realize what it's affecting. And it's probably hitting home, quote unquote, or hitting close to the heart in regards to that. So again, they're like, hey, it's up to you. What do you want to do about this? They're kind of telling you what to do about it also. Why is this Knight of Flamingos here as Cancers move on for the middle of September? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Knight of Flamingos in the upright. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Okay, so the news that this Knight of Flamingo, or this truth, is some sort of opportunity that doesn't pan out. Okay, you think that, so this Knight of Flamingo is coming in might have said, hey, yeah, it's some kind of opportunity, it's some kind of start that doesn't end up happening in regard to finances, in regards to a practical matter. So I almost feel like this Knight of Flamingos came along and was like, hey, I had this really great investment. Do you want to get on board? Or, hey, I have this new job opportunity. What do you think? And the Knight of Flamingos talks. He definitely talks a lot. So, and I believe that this person believes they were speaking the truth. Okay, I don't think that it's anybody that was trying to deceive you. They came in with something and they're like, hey, I've heard about this. You need to get on this. This is going to improve your financial standing. This is a great opportunity. This needs to happen. And I feel like they kind of got you pumped up about it. But it came, like I said, it came upon very suddenly. So you were kind of like, okay, what am I going to do about this? I don't feel comfortable about this, how this came in or whatever. But it is an opportunity. But be careful, because I don't feel like this opportunity actually pans out. Okay, so I feel like this person, however they told you the news, there was an opportunity here, but they didn't know what was hidden behind it. And hidden behind it was debt. Somebody being selfish, somebody being reckless with money or what have you. And for some reason, or somebody even being entitled, because we have the Page of Pentacles here. So whoever was kind of driving the bus wasn't somebody that should have been. And I feel like the opportunity doesn't happen. So be very careful of that. But I see the Queen of Pentacles here. What I'm getting from the Queen of Pentacles is this experience is going to teach you. So just having this experience and that disappointment that went along with it. I always get from this, you're really excited about, like, oh my God, this is so exciting. And then, like, deflated. Because of who was running it. I always feel like it was mismanagement or something like that. And then, but as a result, I see the Queen of Pentacles. So I see you going on from this lesson, realizing, okay, I can't count on anybody. Everything that glitters isn't gold. And I really need to focus on myself. The Queen of Pentacles is a very independent person. And she's very reliable. She is the rock, okay? She's the rock of the family. She's the person that pays the bills. She's financially independent. She's successful. She's stable. And she has financial standing. So I feel like coming out of this, what you're getting is, okay, I need to do this myself. Nobody's going to come in and save me. That's just not realistic. And it goes back to here. You need to manifest things for yourself. You can't just kind of think that something's going to come in and it's all going to go away. Or, you need to build it yourself. And when you do, a lot of integrity and a lot of real independence comes along with that. And then people really kind of look to you like, wow, you kind of get everything. They look to you to be the total package. So I feel like that's what we're kind of getting the middle of September. So yeah, leave comments. If you'd like to leave comments, keep in mind that if this resonates, consider a personal reading. And I am running a 24-hour turnaround special until midnight, September 2nd. Just send me an email and I can give you details on that. Also put in your request for my 2020 Sun Moon readings. I'm currently working on those. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist, my compatibility readings in my playlist. And then I'm on Insta and Facebook, where I upload my weeklies and my weekend readings. And then finally, if you need an answer to a question, I'm on the Instant Go app. You can get an answer to a question. It's $4.98. I turn it in 24 hours. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe, and good luck to you all. Adios, Cancers. Bye.